Everyone, and welcome aboard tonight's stream. Tonight, dear, we are going back for a little bit of Grime. We did farm the game for a bit because I felt like we were running behind a little bit in XP and everything. And like we tried to push through the game a little too fast. And honestly, farming is really not that hard of a thing here. Because if you hit hard enough and you go into those like mid-level where you were having like kind of a chill approach, the points are going fast. And also, the amount you need to level up again is not that high in between like each levels. I think at the moment it costs like around 5k when we want to do so. Also, I would like for my controller to be recognized here. Okay. We might have it. Like it recognized that it got disconnected. It's a good start. There we go. We are having launching issues. Give us a sec. We'll go and try to get through the technical difficulties. We'll be right back. I think I can go here to make it work. Be right back. Give me a sec. Like that. That will work. We shall be fine. We're back. And let's get ready to go and try to fight back that little bus that we left here the last time we played. We did lag time because we had to go and like put some of our shrimps to bed. So let's see how it goes for tonight. I forgot how to, yeah, okay, that's how. That's how. We were just like holding ourselves up here and the mini boss is a little lower. So we stopped basically trying to fight that giant. We're going to do it again with a little less HP. It's fine. And I kind of forgot a lot of the control in those 2 weeks that we haven't played this. So we'll have to pick it up back again like as sap. Oops. That thing. Here. Fudge that stupid move. Okay. I've played a little too much of Night Rain, and my controls are all over the place. It's been 2 weeks. We have dodge, attack, stronger attack with Y, block, and that thing. Let's go. Here. And let's take off that rust. Bump. Big wham. Small whack. Ready for a block. Let's go. Again. Block. Again. Bam. Bam. The whams are great. Okay, I think we're fine, but we should have dodged that, honestly. We don't have much excuse for not doing it, so. Yeah. Second phase was way more intense, and I totally forgot how to take care of him. But, you know, like, best way to relearn is to give it a try. Okay, there's delay. T is the healing potion. Yeah. Picking back up your control by fighting a boss might not be the most strategic thing to do, but I think we're still fine. Here. Like, there was definitely a way to make that a little bit more palatable as a way back, but that's okay. One. Dodge. If you're not clicking in a direction, it just dodge back. Yeah. I forgot all its moveset, and like he didn't do it much during the last few tries. He just went for the basic attacks, which made it easier. Though it did not really let us practice back again the thing we had to practice for. I remember he had his move where he was just acting like a fish, basically. Like the land shark attack, thing like that. Here. Oh, he's gonna be a dowser. Back to Grime. Like, the boss fights are not the worst in this game for now. My big feeling about this game is that the weakest point is how bare and empty the whole freaking world vibes. Which make it so that when you don't know where to go, or like when you don't know how to reach for a boss that you really want to go and slap a little, you feel like there's nothing in the freaking map, you know? That's the worst move in the first phase. The rest is rather chill. Damn. Fine, one more. I think we survived. Yeah, and we can now heal. No, you don't spit these shit. I don't like those bugs. They're not strong per se, but they're just like a little bit messing up with you while you're trying to do other stuff. I don't want him to spawn too many of these, you know? Bam. Missed. He'll go in second phase soon. Bam. Well, apparently I cannot knock him up like this. Everything's fine. Come to me. I forget if we can block these or not. Honestly, do not see why it wouldn't work. There's a lot of the shiny one. Oh, no. Maybe I can pull them. It's either block or pull. You can do something with those rocks for sure. Like, they have a shiny colors to kind of show you that there is some interaction that is possible. Also, Tina, we got a copy of Banisher very recently. If that is a game that you would recommend or not, just let me know, like, what felt the best about it. Again. Okay. Because I've seen you play that for, like, at least 2 months. There. Again. I could have probably slid one more. Damn. Pull. Smash again. Go and heal. He might, yeah, turn phase 2 right now. Duh, too early. I can't block that. Or maybe I need to be like at the point of the blade. I do not know, but there's something wrong with that second attack. The first one I know I can block. And basically, if I want to be able to succeed that fight, I just have to not miss this, you know? Yeah. Deeper we go. Do smash, because we can. So that one lasts for so long. You get to like finish one of your whole smash before you have to pull them. Which definitely feels more efficient than not doing it, you know? Oop. He's gonna go for the charge. Yep, that one was definitely readable. No, you don't. Or if you do it under my condition. Okay. Gotcha. And that's phase 1. Potion up. Get ready for phase 2. Try to get ready to kite the attack from the blade. There's a huff delay on this attack that I definitely despise. Heal up. Because I don't know where I'm going to get the chance again, so boop. My big smash. Because I could. Okay, I do not know what we can do with this, but we will try a counter that will obviously fail. Damn. I don't like the counter time in between its attack. And like, he swings in the back. You have to wait for 2 seconds before you do block. Yeah, it's just a very, very off-putting move for me, even though I know it's the simplest thing to probably block. Up. Jump. Dash. And welcome back, big boy. I get 2 smash, then the fight starts. Another. Wait. Smash. Pull. Could not get the pull. It's fine still. Bam. That was some weird attacks here. Ugh. I could not get the pull. Stupid move that I hate. In the bum. Okay, I got my big stick. We can use the big stick for some stuff. There. I will need both of my potion, but like we need to let the first one complete before we get to do anything with it. Again, that was good. I really dislike the delay on this one. I need a potion. I slap. We couldn't. He pushed me away. Okay, confusing. Yeah. I forgot to pull these in the air. They're yellow. Usually yellow means pull. So I'll try to do some of these, see if it works against him or not. If I can get to like send some back to its face. But usually the thing I can pull like have a pulsing yellow circle around them. And this one does not. 1, 2, then prep to block. And smash. Bump, bump, bump. Again. We're getting back our move a little, you know. Oh. Good. Wait. Pull. Give it again. Let's go. Pull. Again. And we're in phase 2 already. That's great. Also got a bunch of our like pull trigger. But I'm not sure we're going to be able to get much more of these. Bop. Bye. Let's go here. That's the safe way. Run a little bit away. Yeah, I fudgingly miscalculated that. Okay. Okay. You can do this. You can, like, send him back to him. Bam. Pull. Another bam. That's good. Ah, miscalculated that again, and I'm getting slapped. We're getting better, though. We found a way to deal with the flying little rocks. I can send it back to its face, and I think it triggers me some iframes when I am actively swallowing one of them. So you can go through the danger zone of this guy by swallowing the rocks. It's not too bad. Let's go back to it. Here. Again. Now prep to block. Slap of the end. Slap, pull, slap. Easy early. The scream. That I really love, huh? Slap. Again, because I can. Let's see what he's doing. Slap, pull, slap again. We're fine. Slap, pull, slap again. We're still fine. And we should go to round 2. Let's go. And that was flawless. 2. Block. Pull. Slap. We did good there. I'm not sure what happened, but we still got hit. Okay, potion up, please. Slap him. Dodge. That was so bad. And this one is counterable, I believe. The big jump, even though it seems weird to counter that, I think it's possible to do something when he does that. Bump. Yeah. Pull. Again. One more? No. Let's not be too greedy. I really don't like the weird delay in that attack. Here. No jump that time, sir. Usually you kind of show me that you want me more than that. Oop, 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 oop. That's it. Pull. Okay, okay. We need one more good block. Good. That's it. GG. Yeah. Oop. No, 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 no. No. He pissed the phase 3. Is that it? Okay, no, no, no. He just has like one last rage and he's done. We're fine. 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 That was cute. That little like small rage moment at the end, just to scare you a little if it was a little too close to a loss, you know? What do we get? We get more rocks. More rocks. More breath. Spray on complete. Allow you to warp in between. Ooh, okay, good. That is like a thing I was complaining about for a long time. Now we can use these things as teleport, and that is absolutely great. And we passed that guy. I'm not sure if that's going to unlock much, because I think this guy was probably optional. At least he felt optional. That's a way back. Wait. Yeah. Was he? Is there a way to start from here and get to him? I mean, we could have come from the left. How do we zoom out? I need to go to the Feaster's Lair. I do not know at all how to reach a Feaster's Lair. But we're going to go to one of those rocks and teleport to another one now. The nerve route was, you know, decent at best. But it's uncomparable to what we just unlocked. Bump, bump, bump. Here? Not what I wanted. Here. Okay. And we want to go to... I do not know. What is the name of the place? Show me. It's called Feaster's Lair. I do not think we have anything in Feaster's Lair, but we're going to take a look. Warp. We don't. Okay. Basically, I need to know where I want to go so that it's going to be in any way, shape, or form efficient. Back off. I want to go to... Not Gloom Nest. I put a marker here, but that was absolutely useless. There is something on the side of Feaster's Lair. There is also in Lithic. I'm going to check for Lithic. LT. Back to the teleport. Lithic upper, lithic lower. Okay, those are lithic. Lithic cavern lift. World pillar Shidra. I'm really unsure on where we're supposed to go next. I'm going to go to the child's bed. See, oh, it brings me back here. That's fair. And I'm going to go a little bit more on the right side. See if we can go any deep. Left side. Left side. And see if we can go any further. To try to get the feaster's lair. Yep. Damn. Boop. Fudge. We got that big stick hits hard energy. And that is what we wanted to capitalize on the most. Give me more far sight. That should do. Okay, okay, okay. Bam. I don't think that's the way I used to come here. So this may just as well be progress. I can open a shortcut, I believe, if I go up here. Oh, wait. There was definitely something on the left here. Up. That's a way out, not a way in. Higher. Yeah, we came here. We opened that door on the left. Yeah, that was locked. Until pretty recently. Why, though? Like, there was no floor. The game just decided that it was deep enough. I had to stop. I remember this place. I know we got what we had to get here. I don't remember what it was. Yeah, so we do that. We pop a little bit of energy. Okay. Yeah. I don't have a double jump, so I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do here. Unlock another ability. Go lower and hope it's going to do the job. But that can't be that. Here. Pull this. Pull that. Pull this. Run on the right. I'm almost back to where I was. Yeah, let's just plat him. Potion up. I wanted to absorb him to get his buff, so now it's done. Also, are you blocking a path? Nope, he's just a jerk. He is an absolute jerk, and that's about it. He's just an hidden Scorpio. Doesn't bring anything on the table. And I don't think we've got the thing to be able to use these thing that definitely look like hook shot target, you know? Fudge. Nope. Bull crap. Okay, we can't do that jump for sure. Here. Get back here, get back all our potion and everything. And I guess we're going to go deeper on the right to try to see if we can, you know, get a little higher as well. Up. That was a good grab. Like a little better than I deserved here. Okay, cute. I think we're fine. That was bad, actually. So, drop here. LT. This douchebag can die. We'll leave the bomb. Okay, I'm splitting him in two. Too bad. There we go. Already out of healing as well. Bump. So, I don't know what is my next objective at all. Like, yeah, I know that the goal is to reach Feaster's Lair. I don't know what's the path to reach it, though. And the game is definitely lackluster in, like, showing you what steps is next, you know? Run the hell away before that thing pop. No, you don't. Up. That thing, I can't reach. That is fun. Yeah, I remember you. Ugh. Those are a good team, by the way. One guy that just like drop AoE effect that lay down on the ground, and one that is just aiming perfectly at you. They kind of protect and fight for each other quite decently. Now, we were not going the right way. We don't have a double jump. I think this is probably the late game goal. Okay, this game's supposed to be short. It's supposed to be like 7 hours long. If you know what you're doing. Unformed Desert. We're going to go to the Unformed Desert. I guess it's probably the best. Like, I feel like we've scratched Unformed Desert a lot. And we didn't find where we wanted to go. Sunken Bone, Never Root, Enveloping Petal. That's what I just did. We're going to go check Sunken Bone. Like, it's in the last few thing we unlocked, I think. Show me. Or is it? I'm there. Yeah? Question mark? That could be progress. Oh yeah, I remember this place. We came here and kind of come to the conclusion that there was a lot of like dead end because we don't have a double jump ability. Or a thing that let us just shoot a thing so that we can dash to it, you know? Okay. Oh, that's the thing. Yeah. That's the thing we couldn't break. It deletes me. I need a hair dash. There's at least 2 places around here where what I've learned is that I need an hair dash to be able to go any further, you know? And I can't find them. So there's a mini boss that I didn't kill at some point. That drops that buff. Question is, where could it be? Because every place I try to go to, like, requires me to have one of these. Just to be able to make it. Up, and I'm back into the desert if I go here, so it's no good. Like, we've opened a bunch of shortcuts. But we don't know how to make it further. We seem to be lacking a specific ability to either double jump or to hair dash. And we didn't skip any of the bosses we've met with. Everything we could fight, we did fight. Also, the lack of double jump prevented me from getting the map for Childbed. Which also feel a little bit like a steal. I could go check that area. I guess the best way to go would be to go back to World Pillar. Where's the closest teleporter? Just the top? Yeah, top, but in a weird spot. Let's go. Like, we still need to take a good detour to be able to reach back to it. Ooh, hello you. Wait. I was not ready to fight you. Let me switch weapon. It's fine. Like, he looks like a very chill version of the other dude. I'm just gonna go and take back some potion. He makes some rock fall. I did block like shit. Okay. Happy. We have a new target. That's a mini boss that will probably just drop some wind, but I take some win over nothing. Let's go. And that's at the very least a short-term objective that we can give to ourselves. Here. Warp to Unformed Desert. Lithic Lower, I think, would be the closest spot. And then we check the map to see where our glowing aura is. Bump. Where am I? I'm there. It's decently close. Okay, let's do it. I don't like the fact that, like, even out of fight, your dash are based on your teleport, on your stamina. On the contrary of, like, games like Hollow Knight and stuff like this. Though Hollow Knight, I don't think works with the stamina bar, which might help in it feeling better, like less restrictive. But there's also a game like other Souls-like Metroidvania where they do not put both on the same bar. Now, good, double slash. Okay, I don't have to kill him, but I will just because he's been a jerk with me here. Ow. Okay. Good thing we just noticed is dash can be stuck. I am not sure that he's weaker than the other one. To hit for more than half my HP on the contrary of its bro. Also, that revive spot is it's close, but it's also not so close. Do I have a shorter way? We do. Great. Okay. Pump. Watch this guy. I'm gonna kill him before we start fighting. Blar. Spit back. And spit back another one and he's done. Let's go. Slam that head so hard. So you saw that big yellow circle? That was my opportunity that I definitely just missed. But I like the fact that we found the shortcut. At the very least, it's going to feel less painful to try to go back to him every time. Yep. Sorry, big boy. Here. I'll kill the bro. Whoop. That was a close one. Hello. I was confused why you didn't shoot. Okay. Spit back. Big stick on the head. Truth is, I could probably do it again. Nope. We're not reaching. There's so many instances where he double hit, by the way. Like, just because I end up into its hitbox and the hitbox kind of change. He slapped me once and he slaps me twice over the first hit he does. Which is absolutely vile. Here. Hit. Again. Slam this boy. No, he has a very, like, dirty range when he fights. Everything he does also has some good AoE. That move, way too many triggers of the hitboxes. So if you do not pull him while you just start to do it, you're screwed. It's done. Also, quick path is on the left, not the right. And that's after farming a lot of XP, guys. Like, I feel like we're supposed to be over level, yet the game is still kind of punishing. Bump. I wonder if this guy is supposed to be there, like, to give me iframes while I try to eat and spit. Hello? I don't like the fact that you were chilling too close to the boss fight, man. So let's wait for the scream. And try to see. No, we don't have a hit. Boop! Now we do. Okay. We did hit. I feel like I need to be extremely ready for those pool. That one was blockable. Nope. Okay. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Honestly, what happened here was not the worst case scenario at all. I'll try to pop a potion if I can. I couldn't. We're getting better, question mark, against him. It's just about, like, finding the right timing for one or two of its attack, and hopefully this guy gives me my double jump. Man, okay, fair. I did not pay attention to that fall. Boom, boom. I don't want to fight you later, so we'll do it now. Boom. One big slap. Two big slap. That's my intro. That was blockable. Okay, just walking for him is an unblockable move. That's dirty, man. Okay, potion has been popped. My turn. My turn. Nudge. Slap. Boom. My turn. Oh! That was close. One more pull and that was done. I also think we got like a big extra damage whenever he slaps. Whenever like we get to interrupt him. And that can pay for a good amount of extra like slap we can add onto any one of our slab hit here. Now, sir, I'm going to kill your friend first. Up. Let's go. Damn. Let him scream. Come back. Slap again. That was a very nice opportunity of him. I thought I could block that, but then, no, it turned red. And once again, like, the reading time of games like this one, which are based on a counter system, we're talking like Sekiro, we're talking with the Nine Souls and stuff like that, man, for me, it doesn't connect. It's very hard to make a sense of while I do fight in these. Watch me. Let's go. But the great like counter slap here is definitely a thing we need to keep on. Oh, you don't, and I do. And I should have countered that. That's fine. Potion. That was dirty. He just pushed me into its other trigger. That is the kind of thing that like you want to do in complicated battle games, like fighting games. When you play one of these characters, like what was the name? I think it was the Dara in one of the Naruto Shippuden, where basically like the whole combo was revolving around making sure your enemy was failing into one of your other bomb while he was trying to dodge one. It's just a dirty way to fight. It does work, though. My turn again. Bam. I got 2 triggers from this. That's neat. And this one is one that I can counter. Like one of the rare counterable instances of this fight. So... He does not even have to touch me with the thing he's slapping, you know? He can just be screaming into the air and it still gets us. I really, really want the hair dash from him. I feel like with hair dash as well, this guy would probably be a joke. So this would feel in good taste for this fight. Also to be able to reach Feaster's lair. Again. My turn? Nope. Yes. That is so dirty. My turn again. The big one. And I can slap once, I think. You don't. And I do again. And I get absolutely destroyed here. And he will not hit its friend because that would be too fun, eh? Let's go, boy. I can see what he's doing. But I think the friend is going back to its hole, though. That's great for us. What the fudge? Okay. He's a fun fight. He's a chill fight. It's just about like getting some good RNG and using the right defense against those things. Like, all of this game is mostly about reading what is the next move the boss is going to do. Let's go, Spike here. Up. Let's go down. Slap his head as hard as we can. Let him scream. Come back. Slap again. Wait for a bit. Nope. Again. One. Nope. 2, 3. My turn. I don't like the fact that jumping is also consuming like my stamina. Almost everything does. My turn? Question? That was not. That was so not my turn. That move was not like, we died at least thrice to this specific move, and even in slow-mo, I don't think the animation like touch each other. Sure. I really feel like the hitbox are dirtying us on this one. Fit that back. Yep. I have to kill the guy with a spike. It's just a little extra thing that we need to take care of. Definitely like played against me in this try. Also, it just makes me farm a little bit of XP, and like, it's crazy how those little 70 or like 60 that some monster gives do stack quickly in this. Here. Let him scream, come back, slap. Nope. Again. Nope. You'll have to be a little less dirty, sir. And that thing was also counterable, and I did not counter. This. No freaking way. Like, this basically means that is freaking Hellbow, even when it's not moving, like, you can't touch it. This guy is made out of molten volcano lava, and you can't even go and touch him without taking damage. You just have that like spike condition that just pisses on you, you know? Here. Let him scream, come back. Lap. Pull. Get him down. This is dumb. Block. Oh yeah. Fuck off. See? There. That is stupid. That is stupid. The fact that the right block was used and you still get punished by the fact that this guy exists. His head is made out of spike, apparently. Like, they did not show it on the drawing, but like, just, you know what? Trust me, bro. It's dangerous, you know? If they trust me, bro, kind of situation. Kill this guy. And get back to that stupid giant. One. Scream, come back. Slap again. Pull. Slam. That was blockable. But then, even if I blocked, like, he would have fell onto me. Okay. Potion up. Big jump. Oh, wait. My turn? Maybe? One. Full. I think we're fine. I can use my second potion. That. This is so dumb. Got him. Not. So close. Here. Yeah, I was greedy at the end. Like, it was going well. We still had this time to go for a dodge and just go back at it. We had all our HP. We had no reason to do what we did. And then he just one-shot us because he can. Why not? We have one level up that we can do at the moment, by the way, as well. So we should work on that at some point. But then, like, let's just split its head for now. Come back for a second hit. Let's go. One. Pull. Slap him. Judge. Boop. There's some absolute BS happening with those hitboxes. The multi-hit vibe here is absolutely vile. Bump. Bump. Let it attack. Flat back. Again. Get in there. Bump that head. Wait a sec. Bump that head again so that we still have some stam. Nope. Again. Again. Okay, that one was blockable and I should have blocked it. My turn. Nope. Thank you for the extra turn. That's fine. Jump. Lap. Okay. He's not dead. Oh! We're getting crazy close on a regular on the regular. So like at that point, give us RNG and we're in. Bump. Slap it again. And head once. Head twice. This stupid freaking elbow again. Nope. That head breaks. We dodge out. We break him again. Slap the head. I'm so getting crashed. I want to call a referee on that elbow hit. I feel like this should not be a hitbox. Here. But again, like, I see how they design him. And its whole body is a hitbox. Almost all the time. Do it again. Let's go. Now, my turn. 1. 2. Bullshit. Nope. If the hit would be good if we just go for an X. Like if instead of going for the strong hit, we just go for a normal one. Because I can do one more slap with this. Also, when we got all our levels, we should definitely have invested a little bit in stamina. But we decided to be greedy and be like, no, it's not that hard. I just hit hard and not often. And that extra HP we got, I think Stam would probably pay it a little more because we would get an extra dodge, you know? Damn. Nope. Again. We had our dodge that time. I can slap. Okay. Nope. We saw the luchador positioning and we're like, yeah, we need to punish this before he does anything. Again. He's going to go for the big slap on the ground. No. No. 1, 2. Big kick. That still hits, man. The AoE on this is absolutely ridiculous. This guy hit boxes. I've been drawn with a freaking Sharpie. Yeah, we missed, but that's okay. My turn. Dodge in. Little slap. Get the kill. They take me more time than most Elden Ring bosses, and this thing is just breathing capacity again. So that boss does not make us progress in our objective in any way, shape, or form here. No hair dash. No double jump. Nothing that will let us progress and do this. I think we're at a point where I'm going to shut this game down for the night. And we're going to move to some monster train instead. Just because we've been lost in that map for 2 nights already. Yeah, there's that area that I could check. Okay, let's give a try to the what are we calling that? The world anvil? World thingy. And if we can't make out a path out of this, we'll just like call it a night for this game and move to another one where we actually get to enjoy some progression, you know. World pillar. I don't like the way that the warp are working, even when they give us access to all those pillar that we unlocked. Because we don't get to see what is the next objective. And now, by the way, since we have point and everything that we kind of wanted at the early part of this, we will grow a little bit of force. Oh, wow, I can only put 1 point. But, yeah, it's a little more. It's not bad. It's insignificantly more, but that's the thing with all the upgrade we get in this game. Like, every time the number seems to go so much a little bit higher from the precedent one that it could just as well not be there and we might not notice. More blood metal chunk, and they are kind of rare. So now, to the elevator. See if it's in the weird part that we did not avoid, but like did do kind of fast. Pump, pump, pump. Here we go. The bone marrow elevator. There's definitely stuff. Let's go check right and left here. See what we miss, and if we can get blood chunk or something like this on the path. Okay. I think I came here. Yeah, but you can't make the whole way. Because I don't have that double jump or that air dash I was talking about like earlier. Yeah. And the game just dumped me here. And I have to die to be able to go back to anywhere that makes sense. Though, okay, we just noticed the thing though. Yeah, I will have to die to be able to just get back. Oh, well, no, apparently, but this is what we... I still think there's something. Let's do this, but then hug left. There is something if you have a secondary hair dash, which we don't. Okay. So this is like future stuff. And on the right, out of the pet to the other part of the marrow, there's a very cute and red area. Pillar fragment, thank you. Man, okay, I see. I feel like this is another place where you need to have the hair dash to make it work. I'll heat my potion. Yeah, you do. If I had their hair dash, I could grab that little, like, jump pillar right here. There. So this is not stuff we can do now. Get back down lower in the bone marrow. And there's a lot of little entry on the side and on the right and left that we just can't get in either. Pump. Let's go see on the right. Jumping seems to go fast. This is screaming future power. There again, all of these. We are lacking at least one mobility skill to be able to go any further in a lot of direction. Yep. I don't like that whole, like, area. Bump. I need to find a boss. I need to find another boss that will drop me what I need. That's a way in, not a way out. Okay, what if I want to do it onto that? That does work at extending your jump, but just by a little bit. Okay, let's... Because when you are getting out of that bubble, there's like a little bit of upward momentum, but it's barely noticeable. Okay. So... we're going to call it a night on this game. I'm going to go watch a tutorial of what is the next step, just because at this point, I don't know what to do next. We've been stuck on that next objective for 2 nights. We found a few buffs. We found like some abilities. Can we barely call it an ability sometime? But not what we were looking for. I can, like, we went there. In the Never route. I'm gonna try, like, deep Never route. Try to go somewhere where I don't think we've went. Warp. Would it be there? Or is that the highest one? I think that's the highest one. Look. It still looked pretty much exterior. So. I don't think we can call that progress, but we will see how deep it can let us go. That is a place where I could have slid. Give you that. These. Pillar fragment. I don't even know what we're supposed to do with these. But we got a lot of them. Ooh. This is a nice chunk. Okay, good. Wow. Okay, good. No double jump, so this area is still a no-no. When I see these blocks also, like my expectation, my wish is for there to be a solution to that blockage. Like close to where whatever blocked me, you know? And that's good. A little bit of map. I'm not against this. All this area has been seen. We did miss a bunch of things. Oh no, it's just because we didn't unlock the map. Bunch of things there anyway. And this could be a bus room. Hello? This is definitely a bus room. Yep. Hello, sweetie. My turn? This looks optional. This is like... without a doubt, this guy is... is a little bit of extra win. Okay, good. Open up. And let's go slap that second flower so that this guy gets a friend. And another friend because I'm freaking dumb. It's basically how it works. Yes, love? Yeah, you were with your mom's grandma. Here. So we got those flower art. Do we need to beat both? No. Please give me my dash. The power. That's a good news. And that could be the air jump. Because they were using that a lot. Prey hunt complete. Okay, okay. Hold down B. Okay. Not what I was expecting. Does it consumes though? Oh yeah, it does consume stam when I do that. Now the question is, can I break walls with these or not? Quick answer, probably not. Oh, that's neat. Like, I don't know where I have to use this. But that's a power for sure. Does it give me like long range jump though? Not really. Does it? Not really. So that zone's done. We got a new cheese power, I guess. Oops. Yeah. I don't know if I can like slide into it if I do charge, so we'll give it a try. We don't. Okay. This reminds me one of the power lilies power, but it doesn't look as cool. Let's be honest, it looks pretty weak as in comparison. Ender lilies, you just get a big lens guy following you and letting you charge like crazy. It is incomparable. The vibe that those two things gives in comparison is very, very different. Now, that was a mini boss that we did in one try. That's great. And I need to go there? Question mark. Okay, well, we were about to give up that place, and in the end, we kind of found a way to do still progress. Whoop. Bam. I'm not 100% sure I had to break them, but like, it's better if they're dead, I guess. But these things are definitely one shot in you. Ladder him. Do we go there? I don't think so. The map doesn't show it if we did. Let's go. Meh. Okay, give me the chunk. And I'll try to chase that dude. Let's see what happens. I just want him to give me a big chunk. I know I'm greedy, yeah. Pump. Go down. Flat. And I did not even meet with him a second time, you see? I got him. Second hit. This place had no use. Nope. Jump. Beep, beep, beep. That was not what I was expecting. I'll take this. I really don't see why not. So. Okay, let's heal. I know we skipped this guy in the past. Oh, also he has a friend shooting stuff from behind. You are such a jerk. I want to call the GM for abuse here. Okay. The little tendril dude that is just hiding somewhere around is more of an asshole than the guy just like fighting us here. But I'll fight him because I want that red thing. If there is one thing that you can't farm by just killing like small fries in the map, it is that. And I kind of want it. The red, the red loot that they drop. That and the green thing. Like, there's a few things you cannot just loot by killing random enemies out of the map. Because these things come into a limited amount in the game. And that's part of it, so. And I want it. Nope. Nope. Grab him. Ow. I'll wait. Open up. While this thing is getting drained. He's here. Nope. Fine for me. Okay, it doesn't only like come into its back. I'm so dead. It also sent like a cloud of BS, you know? I did not get my potion. How I did. Oh, wait. There's no emergency in doing what we're doing here, so up. The guy's still gonna be almost dead, so up we go. Break his face. Give me my rock. My shiny little rock while I find you, dude. But I remember that we skipped that guy. Like last time, we came here, but we just rushed down because we didn't want to die. And we didn't look for where this guy is, but, you know, like, big vibe. And he's hiding, like, just behind things here. Like the president one we met. They're basically behind a small puzzle. And I do not have the thing to be able to slide in this. How great. How fun and fair does this feel? Pump. Fine. Let's go see left. Oh. Wait, no, we were in Feaster's Lair, so we came here in the past. Before I go there, I'm gonna go check on the right here. The buff that I need is like hidden in a corner here. And I just missed it because I was too eager to go check more where the little thing was. Here? Wait. Could it be how I ended up opening the... Yeah, it is. That's how I ended up opening the elevator here. So we already went bottom down. We just didn't have the item to be able to reach the map of the bottom part. So I don't want to go back to child bed. I cannot do that. I'm gonna ask the dude. Maybe the dude has something for me, or maybe I did a quest for him and I did not notice. So Eod, I don't like this place, blah blah blah. Listen, trade. That's just mana up. Volatile blub, nail. I don't like the fact that when you try to trade with him, he just wants to like sell and not buy. So this place, unpenetrable. Not for now, at the very least. My turn, sir? Well, apparently not. Now it is. Pull him out. That's my second lurker. That we drain. Okay. There is a thing somewhere around here that I can basically, like, do to fix this, right? This is not immutable. Is this possible? Yo, okay. Like... Ooh. I don't like it. I think there's a way to kind of cheese that. Ooh. I'm happy. But it might backfire so much as well, you know? There's a weird counter, like, delay on that move, and I don't like it at all. But you know what? We found one of my favorite thing in these kind of games. You boop boop boop. Okay. And that is some cheese. Cannot dash. I still need the air dash. That was what I was expecting. I'm gonna give it a second go. Maybe there's some stuff that I didn't check out that I might have missed. And that could give me a real potential path, you know? There you go. Come to me, sir. You let me go. Okay, good. Fudge him, man. Okay. Thing is, they are squishy. They just come and they attack kind of quickly. Those are Diglets. Very ugly Diglets. Give me. No way for me to go higher here. I'm going to check if there is something down there. If I didn't pay attention earlier, and this is possible. We now know it. It's kind of tight, but it does work. Okay. Pull that teat. Bullcrap. Okay. I didn't see there was, like, trap monster right here. And I need to drain a bunch of them again. Let's go take a hit. Little delay in their attack is just, like, crushing me. Now, I'll go for another potion, because we have one more. No trap here. That's, not what I was expecting. Shard field. Do not know what that does. Here. I felt like there would be another trap here. A rib. Okay. Ow. Yeah, this is like not how you're supposed to do that. And you can feel it. And how these bites me, like, very easily when I try to cheat. Okay. That dirtbag is not okay with me being here. And also, he's intoxicating most of the map. Which is not cool, dude. Not cool. Okay. Is there a way to heal me in my food? You hit very hard once. Okay. I don't know what order his. No. Nope. I don't think I can, like, shoot back these things, by the way. Nah. Totally deserved. Yep. We jumped straight into it. Okay. Part of me at that point really wants to believe that it is possible. I don't think this is how it was designed to be done, though. Because to say that it feels like I'm trying to cheese the thing would be an understatement. It not only feels like it definitely is it. Bullshit. Good. Up the secondary one. Through these. Bull crap, man. They're everywhere. They move fast. They don't know when to call it quit. They have all those, like, very vile quality, you know? Fudge. Here. We're trying to cheese. A world with teeth. Yeah, we're in the feasters layer. So, le donjon des trucs qui se font des festins. Feasters lair. For now, the walls have teeth and the monsters have teeth. Look at these little diglets. Here. And what we're doing here is cheese. I'm pretty sure the game was not designed for you to pass by that spot here without a hair dash. But there's like a little sweet spot where the teeth are not biting you. And you can kind of slide in. And let's say that I'm rolling luck every time I'm trying one. Here. But, yeah, a teeth soup is actually good. Actually, you know, man, those are bones. And most broth that taste something are made based on so, or like whatever is left over from like the beast that you were trying to kill at that point. So I would not be surprised if teeth soup was actually a delicacy, you know? But that was good. Yeah, no, but that's not for the goo, that's for texture. Here? Didn't you ever made like a good teeth soup? Yeah. Okay. I pulled the guy, but I wanted to pull the teeth. That's a way back in, so not a way back out, not a way in. Part of me wants to believe that I'm cheesing, but another part of me at the moment really feel like that's just how you're supposed to make it. And I hate it, because if it's really just how you're supposed to make it, there's another like bad design in this game, therefore. Actually, you didn't even do something right with this game without cheesing. Okay, I think we're fine. Ugh. I really feel like this is not how this works, but it still works. Oh, there was that. That was so obvious, right? No, it wasn't. Up. Okay, let's break this. Where does this go? Gloom nest. Okay, I want to check if this zone is actually a thing. Fudge. Email. Okay. What the fudge am I doing? We didn't even... that might have actually been how this shit was made for. To be done. I just hate that it could be. Okay, we're about to make it to the goal. Lost a little bit of HP here. It was not... That's not a... Maybe that's a guy carrying a chunk. I need to kill it. Pull that thing out. Nope, it's not. It just looked like it. That's good. And that is my chunk. Oh no, it's just a shard. In the other part, you've seen this game looks like a way you don't have the ability to do it. So, we were complaining a bit when we started playing tonight. Because this game, the fact that it's counter-based first off does not make it that fun for me. We start with that. This game feels extremely bare. Everything in here, the world design, it feels empty. I don't know how to say this. It feels like they've put a bunch of things together, hoping to get something that would feel complete. And it ends up feeling so weird. Like, they mix and match some stuff. It did this. The hard style do not look like they always fit together. Hello, you. Oh, that's not the guy I was aiming for, but that's okay too to kill him. Good. Also made cute shrimps too. Hey, Phoenix, how are you doing? Wonderful, wonderful. And yes, I know that we are showing a little less the shrimp lately on stream, but I feel like with the rising of AI, the least of the face of my shrimp I show on the internet, the better it is, because people are disgusting. But I still appreciate you peeps, and wow, I hate this area. First off, I think a lot of people don't like to have like cheats everywhere in their games. We are missing out a power or something. Okay, we did it. We did it. That was a little tight, but it worked. Let's go. No more of those stupid gnawer that I'm trying to cheese, but I have no more HP to do so. Okay, I have nothing to do in these area. I don't have the right hours to be here. Yet I'm just acting like it's my secondary home, you know? Another stupid teat guy. Let's hit him hard. How you doing, Phoenix? And how happy are you that summer is coming back? Here, on our side at the moment, we are having very high temperature showing up. I think, yeah, in English, I think they call that a heat wave. So we are facing an heat wave where I live. Even though summer is supposed to be almost gone. And we did beat some new ETH record as well very recently. So yay us, yay climate change. We're doing that great. Here, that every people could use. There's a camera everywhere that every people could use. I am confused by the point you are trying to make here, Blake. You're like, even if you are trying to protect them at home, these images already exist. Is that what you're saying? So keen for summer. Did you start your your training routine for the EAT days? Okay, that's it. Okay, we did cheese it again. I say again, but we never came here actually. I need the map. I want the map. Chunk? Nope. Just shard. I need a chunky one. Tout ce qui est caméra et internet est accessible par le monde entier avec un peu de manipulation. Arguably, yes. But, yeah. Yeah, I think that's not a good thing. But you could argue against me over this, you know? Did we make it? I think we made it in the weirdest way possible. Whoop! Oh, fudge this. This area is like our new hell. This guy has a cute tongue. If you don't like teeth, this area is not yours. Here. So, do you guys feel what I mean when I'm like, this game is just confusing? And what are the goals that they are trying to make you achieve in... You're against teeth? You're against teeth. Nobody should have teeth. Like, teeth are something that all the rich are keeping for themselves. Just so that we are getting reminded that we're not rich. Also, yeah, we're gonna have a $2,000 bill for teeth coming in very soon, very hot. Here? But that's basically like this every time I go to the dentist. Yeah, okay. Let's run. Oh, shit. Splat you. I'm gonna last at you. Nope. You're gonna last at me? Yeah, you will. Sweet blend poutine, yum. You're for blending everything. I agree with you. I encourage you to do blend poutine, but only when it's still hot. Because, like, cold poutine, when it's blended, it does not hit the same way that hot blended poutine. You. Okay, that's a champion one. I love that. We love to see this. These gives a red little jewel to upgrade stuff. Miss, let's go. I want to block. Let's go. Gotcha. Point gained. And also we got a new break found. Tap again. What a jerk. That was not some floor. Potion. And like, it's not too bad if you sweet blend poutine if it's made with sweet potatoes. Ah, bullshit. I like sweet potato poutine, by the way. Since we're cheap, in the cheap season for fruit, you bought a lot for smoothie. I mean, well, I should have done that. We did not, but we definitely should have. There was some, you know, when groceries are selling des fruits un peu trop mûrs. Par un peu, je veux dire beaucoup, puis par mûr, je veux dire plus mangeable ou presque. We did buy one of these bags this week, and I really love to do that. Basically, it gives you the cheap... Okay, okay, screw you, dung spitter. Damn, you got exactly what you deserved. Rib. Broganusk, great. Are full of shit. Since we're, yeah. And cheap season, I mean. Oh, good thing though. If you are playing them for smoothies, Blake, freeze a lot of them. Like, if you like our strawberries, it's definitely time to put them into your congélateur. Freezer. Freezer, English people would say. Congélateur. French people would say. But yeah, put them in your freezer. And that is definitely worth it. And you're going to get ready like for next summer. Fudge. Okay. It does work. But what I would like to have at the moment is like one of these things that I was using in Celeste. Where you get more than one click at a time, you know? Just being hyper efficient about this. But. Well, fresh fruit versus... Yep, but the thing is, fruit that you freeze when they are fresh do not hit the same as well as fruit that you eat when that you freeze when they are no, ripe. Right. The word I was looking for was ripe. So, fudge. Yeah, these are harder to dodge, I guess. Let's try it again. I don't think I can dodge them. So, we'll do something else. We'll go die like a dumbass. Il brûle par le froid. I understand. If they do burn because of your frost, it's probably because your freezer is a little too cold for fruits. At what temperature do you keep your freezer? Is it like under -4? Because it's something that often happens where we absolutely do not care about the real temperature of our freezer. I'm getting better at that cheese, by the way, if it's cheese. Like, I'm still not sure if it's cheese or if it's just exactly what the game maker were intending us to do. Just try to force our way through, you know? But I get you. Like, fresh will be better. But you can also, like, get still good strawberries during the season and put them in the congélateur. Un gros congélateur, c'est fait pour être... Okay, it's done to be, like, very, very cold and keep your meat at the right temperature so that it holds on, like, for 6 months and up. Yeah? You are an ass. There you go. This one looks like a bad guy, by the way. It looked unripe AF. Gotcha. Flatter the other one. You don't have that problem yet, Captain. Keeping my meat cold. I mean, we eat chicken now, you know, dear? We brought back la volaille inside our meals just because, well, for many different reasons. First off, I was needing more protein sources that were easily accessible. Also, the wife passed a blood test, and she was having a lack of not carnitine, creatinine, and we don't want her to just like have to take creatine to compensate for that. So we reintroduced chicken and like la dinde, you know. But that's about it. We don't need much more than that. Here. I also strongly go for the white meat over the brown one. Hello, darling. Oh, he's pretty. 1, 2. Here. Morning, vulture. Okay, we will not get another free hit. Now, basically, the goal is just to live long enough to learn a little bit of its moveset. He's a chicken. Oh, my slap hit him hard. Oh, I really like that. Ooh. Fudge him. I came here with no potion, and I'm pretty sure he got a second health bar. Like, it's going down way too fast for him not to have a round 2. Only the head seems to be its weak point, and I was not able to go through him. It's painful. For the wife, before the meat, dude. But yeah, we reintroduced some chicken. We are still eating tofu. We are still eating like all the good stuff. But we reintroduced la volaille. I relearned why you should not overcook volaille. God damn, does it taste sandy at some point. Yeah. Go back to the chicken. Chicken got 2 phases. I cannot believe this guy only got 1. He's just taking too much of a hit. Oh, I need to take up the teeth from the floor most probably. Nope. Get the head. There you go. Nope. Slap hard. My turn. Can I just like... No, I cannot hang up on top. It doesn't work like this. That head. Okay. screw that move. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to go under him when he does that so that I do not end up like locked in on a corner. Round 2 of the chicken is like chicken but without the head. Oh, fudge. I like this. Okay, so the weak point now is the head that's going to get in and out of the freaking underground. Scary dirtbag. You need to join back your home, which is the rest of the vulture, man. I'm dead. That's fine. Hey, shrimp. That's mine. Love you. It's time to go to bed. Bisous, can I?
Fargo!
I just can't stop thinking about waffles.
I'm gonna go give a kiss to the third one too. Give me a sec. You are having fun and you're not that sleepy. Fun, Mom. She's so awake. 2 other take a nap or not? Here. So we're back. Also, we're going to check if we have enough to buy a level up, but I don't think so. We're close, though. Yeah, we're close, but we're not there. That chicken's going to give it. Up. I like the fact that there's a shortcut again in between us and that bus. How many days per week you eat chicken now? Depending on, like, when they go on sale. Like, you know, it's also a fiscal decision where if they go for cheap, I might buy more, and if they don't, I won't. That attack is weird, sir. Still gonna like try to trample your head. Give it. I can give it one more before I start running away from him. You know. Nope. Oh, you know I can do that. You know. No, I don't. I can't. This did not work. But yeah, like it depends on like what's on sale on each and every week. At some point, what I do, and I know that's gonna sound sad, but sometimes like I just get the good stuff for the babies, for the shrimps, and I'm gonna go and like eat my whey protein. Here, sounds like the saddest shit ever, but like every good dad kind of knows what I'm doing, what I'm saying here. There you go. Big chicken takes a hit. Nope. That's fine. Again. Okay, let's play hide and seek. Got him. It's all good. That head is gone. The baby head is down. Is out. That's fine. If I just can get one counter on him, I'm okay, but I'd love to be able to heal up first. So, head is gone. He summons more! Because why would you only have one head? That would be too simple, wouldn't it? Okay, just keep on summoning. I like it. This is basically what I need to kill to be able to get my win. Okay. Okay. The corpse is nothing. Did I introduce them into chicken nuggets? I did not. Like, here's the thing. A long while ago, what I did when I wanted them to like taste chicken nuggets, even before I had it back to my own diet, I went and I bought some turkey. What do we call that? Turkey breast. And I made homemade chicken nuggets. So I think it counts. I think it counts, but it was not like cheap one that you get in a box. So does it? Because I know what people mean when they say chicken nuggets. They mean like that unhealthy freaking bready thing that you can get. But it's so much better when it's homemade anyway. Why would you offer like the freaking thing that comes in a box? You know? Pop! You go down, sir. He's gonna try to offer me to block, so greed is my best friend. Yeah. Way better for health and like for the taste as well. But I need to re-prepare some now that I'm eating them too. Like, I'll wait for a sale on chicken breast. Because it's too pricey, man. Even when it goes like for decent prices, chicken breast is like $4 a pop. It's so pricey, it's a joke. But not a good one, you know, like one that discourages you. One that makes you see a part of the world that you'd rather not know about, you know? These kind of jokes. Here. Let's be patient instead. Oh, he's gonna go and spit. I don't know why this one did hit the head, but did not do much damage. Boop. You don't, sir. No, I do. Okay. He basically has worms. This is not a cute enemy, guys. I know he looks cute and shit, but those are worms. Guy is just spitting sickness on the floor, and you have to kill them, you know? It's ugly. Here, we're basically deworming a freaking vulture. But it could be cheap meal sometime to buy in a box. 1 kilogram, $10 at Walmart. Everyone gets some once per 2 week. Doesn't sound bad. I don't... You mean for the nuggets? The main reason why I will probably prepare them homemade, okay, is not because my wife is taking care of that or anything. I'm the one preparing meal at home, and I'm the one that cares about things being like healthy to a like arguably to an unhealthy amount. Like, I won't lie, you know, I think I talked about that in the past. Like, there was a lot of moment in my life where I had some eating disorder and stuff like that. So now basically my trick, which is not really a trick, but it's just to be like taking care enough about what I eat so that it is not a problem, you know? Get freaking lost. I miscalculated the distance between me and him. Also, the freaking counter time in that attack is also a pain to count. Kill it. One less worm. Next. He's gonna spit 2. I'll beat small win. No, it's not even small. Those are bigs. This time I timed myself better and it went well. I love my big stick, but I don't have enough stamina to make a good use of my big stick. But yeah. So I get why it could be a good plan to go for the one that are at Walmart for like time-saving stuff, but I also don't dislike prepping food. So yeah, I don't like doing la vaisselle. That is the thing I dislike. So this is why it's my wife's job. Listen. You guys, it's not like it's not fair. I'm prepping. I'm doing the food. We are eating good. I reassure you. But I definitely leave to my wife all the things that are like fudge. Watching the dishes. To each their own, you know? On the other side, she get like meals twice a day that are balanced, healthy, and everything. Like, there's work put into them. Here? Damn on you. I can dash into my old body. I don't like what just happened. That was atrocious. Bam. I've been greedy. Gonna cuss. Yep. No, I'm getting out of my greed when these kind of things happen. If it's to replace McDonald's, I'm pretty sure it's gonna end up being a little better. If you take like the good ones at Walmart that are breaded and stuff, and you put them into like a hair fryer, or at least not into like a real fryer, I am out of doubt certain it's ending up being better than the McNuggets. McNuggets, like they say it's chicken. I mean, maybe in some country. Not where I'm from. Here. Boom. No. We were talking about McNuggets. What? Oh, Kim loves McNuggets. I mean, when you go to McDonald's, this is what you go for usually. Here? She likes them then. Good. I got one of the worms. We're gonna try to heal while this guy is spitting 2 more. Oh, bullshit. Okay. At some point, I'm gonna get a lucky RNG like we did the time where we almost died. And we're gonna get a double slap on them. But yeah. There we go. Bump, 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 bump. Let him back up a bit. I'll wait to see what movie does that time so that I don't like just go and fudge myself up. Let's go. Slap the nose. No, you don't. Slap that nose. What's your next move, sir? I'll wait. Better play safe. Which I'm bad at, okay? Like, I get it. The flying move. You just charge under him. I kind of wonder what would be better on the second phase. Like, preparing to dodge the buddy and playing around those, dirty worms. Or focusing the worms. Okay, I got the part of the worm. Heal up. The worm's coming. Okay. I'm not sure what the bird was doing. He was doing that. Got one? Fudge. It's a weird place to be. I think I'll try to like play around the body. I can't hit him, but I'll try to play around the body and just use some opportunity that I get in between attack to get the little worms. Usually go to a restaurant once per 2 weeks because you just want to skip a meal. I get that. Feel great not to do the dishes. That is definitely like probably one part where having a partner that takes care about that second part makes a difference in my decision here. Boop. Here we go. Go. But truth is, and I think you will probably agree on that, I would not be surprised if you tell me that you do a very similar thing. But if I'm only prepping food for myself, what I'm going to be prepping is going to be very generic. Like, I'm going to always be eating the same thing. It's going to be like good, healthy and shit, but it's not going to be in any way, shape or form special. You know, like I'm putting more effort when I do food for the family than when I do food for myself. Yeah. Yeah, okay, dude, I get that you have gastric problems. You don't have to lay it all down on me. Again, drop some. More worms. Go. Fudge, 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 fudge. Bad position. That's a big one, though. Got him. Okay, okay, okay. We are out of HP and potion. He's dead. He didn't have any more worm. Great Break Crusher. Good. We usually go, yeah, so. But also, I think we go to a restaurant once. Well, me and my wife, we do go to a restaurant once every 2 weeks. But that's mostly because I want to eat like a freaking pig. Would say 50-50. You do some food that your kid doesn't eat sometime. And yes, sometime it's very generic. Like, I know that before I was with my wife. And before she was living with me. I would just like prepare myself 21 little plates of the same thing. That was a time where I was going to the gym regularly, and that was like chicken, brown rice, and whatever green there was, you know? And that was my meal like 4 to 5 times a day. I would just rise up, pick the thing in the fridge, put it in a microwave, eat it, and that would just be my meal. That's, yeah. And after that, like once every 2 weeks, we were going to the restaurant to go for a buffet because we get the dash in the air after we kill this guy. But we have access to a bunch of things in the map. Like too many things for me to remember. Dirty thing. Got the teeth. Now, Feaster's Lair. Everything is about empty. There's some corners that we haven't checked. Let's go check them. But yeah, like when I was training, I was basically eating 5 times a week the same shit. Just because it takes off some of the decision that you have to take in a week. It feeds you. I do have pleasure eating, but there's a lot of things that provide me more pleasure. So I do not emphasize that kind of fun as one of my main goals in life, you know? And I know for some people what I'm saying here is totally sacrilegious. It's fine. I live well with the fact of like offending those people. I'm getting absolutely screwed by like rats. Well, not meats. Check it. If it looks like useless since you went there for meat. No, I went there so that I can eat without restraint. That's about it. Like I'm eating very well the rest of the time, and I overindulge when I go to a buffet. Like, yeah. Increase force regeneration speed by some percent. Okay, or I kind of need that. That's my way to regain stamina. Need more health. We are good on health. Dashing leaves behind an echo for a short time. Restore 15%, 25% of total force if the echo is damaged. No, this is kind of nice. I get how it works. I like it. Repelling an attack damage the attacker. Okay. You now press L to slow walk. No, thank you. Weird buff to take. Restore 35% of your total force on a successful absorb or repel. Okay. I like that. No thank you for harder. No thank you for harder. Increase the absorb parry duration by 10%. Oh, that's cute. I don't want it, but that's definitely cute. Increase damage done by plop for 15 seconds after repelling an attack. Yeah. Holding RT will charge instantly. Heal for 150% of the original value. Fine. It looks like a displacer beast, but with like a lot of legs. Rock bed. Gaining breath beyond capacity. Released 1 vessel wisp at nearby enemy. Damage scales with health. I like that. Conceptually, it sounds nice. Destroying all previous vessel will now return all lost order. Okay. No thank you. It's basically like putting a potion on the floor for you. But since we're 2 now, I'm going for quality than quantity. I get you. Since that is definitely a thing that like would change my mind to some point. But I also have an army growing in my house. Oh yeah, you feed platoon efficiently instead of like in quantities. Force regen never pauses while the breath consumption eel is active. Ooh. Increase all damage done by 20% for 3 seconds after pulling an enemy. I like that. Oh, I like that. I'll take one more. This is how much I like that. And that's it. Now, where do I go? We should go like deep on the left, I think. That is the objective the game is giving us. Oh, hello. We missed you earlier, man. You look cute. I don't see how I'm supposed to attack him though. Ow. A jaw crab. How? That thing. That doesn't work. Unless I go for like some perfect block, then I have one opportunity. And that's about it. Nope. And I need to break the shield, but then we already did, so that's okay. It's working for us now. He can't grab me anymore, I think. Okay, we got him. Splatter. GG. Give me some win. Healthy. You know you're doing both, but before you were really the only revenue to feed 2 other teenagers and an adult, plus 2 of us, you're pretty sure only 1 teenager ate more than 3 of your shrimp together. Without a single doubt. Without a single doubt, and I know that the price for like everything that is grocery related or food related soon will definitely skyrocket. My kids are still at age where when I go to a restaurant, most places will like let them eat for free, just so that the parent comes. But they also know that like on the long term, it's definitely a win for them because they are creating some habit in their clients, and the clients will like come back later, you know. But yeah, we are still definitely at a spot where going for a restaurant is really not costing us much. And at some point it is... Does the teeth block the... Oh, I love this. Mechanically, it feels like you are tickling them and stopping them from like gubbing you. That area, whoop, 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 big boy. That's one that gives you a red. So that's why I want to fight him at the moment. Okay, big smash. Not bad. Missed, totally. I don't like what just happened, and I need to go and breathe. He slapped my butt with its tongue. I'm not sure I'm okay with this. So, basically, your ex had already 2 teenagers when you were living with her? Is that what I'm supposed to understand? Or were those teenagers yours and I didn't know? I don't think so. I really don't think so. So, like, basically, you were taking care of also the... Okay. That is actually, like, fiscally for you. When you compare it to what it was before, it's freedom, dude. It is... definitely like way less pressure than it used to be, without a single doubt. Oh, you dirtbag. There you go. I can take back my elf by smashing myself. Let's go. Got him. My turn. As if it was a turn-by-turn game, you know? Gotcha! Hunt point gained. That's basically what I was looking for. This little corner looks pretty optional. Let's go see the bottom. Yep! We already went here. So this is done. I'm missing stuff on the top left here, so we're gonna go and take a look at that. The problem you see the freedom that it gives you today, and that truth is, okay, like at some point you'll get back with someone where it's not gonna feel like a bunch of freaking work. So if you jump, you're screwed, but if you just stay there, you're chill. Let's go. Petite faire maison à part. Nah. Honestly, dude, like there's a lot of advantage to share, but I get why at the moment you would be in a mood where you're like, I don't feel it like a need. You know, I totally understand what you're saying. At the start, for sure, like staying split feels like a good decision. Ooh, ow, okay. But at some point, like you will wish to share just to be able to live together as well. So, I mean, healing is a slow process in most situations. And even men needs to go through like that process in their own way and at their own pace. So I get why you're saying that now. I'm pretty sure that if you fall on the right one at some point, like the question will barely ask itself. It's just going to be like, yeah, that's the normal thing to do for you, you know? But sure, like you really do not feel there at that point, and I totally understand. Not everybody needs to be with someone else to be happy. You're such a slow guy, it will take long. I understand. I definitely understand. And also, like, there's no pressure from what I've seen older people do. I do not like that combo of bullshit. Okay, okay, you can do it. Why though? What was the plan here, game? I'm so confused about what happened. I kind of recovered my dash for some reason. Ow. Okay. Okay. No. Not okay. No. Okay, these things are getting ticklish. Oh, shit. What I've heard about older people, like, there's another point also where... How can I say this properly without sounding too wrong? Les gens dans une maison de personnes âgées, là, je pense qu'ils sont sages. Damn, dude. Oh. They are definitely the worst, okay? Like, it's fun and contradictory to see old people trying to act as a cautionary tale for, like, the younger one. And after that, like, just going all over the place and having more consent. This is so weird. I don't get why I recover my dash in the middle here, but nowhere else. Can I dash bottom? No. Okay. That was the plan? I was supposed to, like, hook onto this? I'm confused, and this is not even a freaking chunk. Shard again. That's just a disappointment. A walking disappointment right there. Yeah? Okay. Too bad, so sad. What's next? T'as compris, Blake. Basically, they are at that point where they're like, yep, we're not there to play with whatever we still have to live with. And often they will decide to just, like, de vivre séparément, but, like, in the same old people household. These... I don't like these things. Their reaction is too freaking random. I cannot understand why they decide to act upon some stuff and not upon some other. That was breakable. For real. That was so obvious, right? The 2 chunks I need. I think we got 2 chunks. Yes. Good. We'll be able to upgrade our big stick. And what's better to hit stuff than a big stick? Here. The answer is nothing. Nothing's better than my big stick. Look. Just crush stuff with it. That's fine. We lived through it. Hurt. Apply. Please, not a boss. That's not time for a boss, nor a gauntlet. We are not ready. Why can't I do that jump? Is there like an invisible wall? I don't get it. I'm not sure the game does either. That is weird. Okay. Not a boss, a champion-ish. Okay, let's wait for this. Fudge me. Game mapping is so weird. This game is, I mean, there's a lot of Metroidvania that is weird, but this is with this limited moveset, you feel like you got a better tested by a drunk guy. I get you. I definitely feel this while I play that. That's definitely part of why I dislike that game more than a lot of other games of the same genre that I've played. The mapping is weird. The map is empty. Like, look how incredibly bare that whole area is. Like, there's a bunch of feats. This is definitely meant to be some platforming area for sure, but like, still, this is a little too empty to feel natural, you know? Everything hits you like a truck. We have a little amount of skills placed in our HP as well, and it's still not enough to be able to kind of carry through the challenges that it comes with. These feats are unreliable. If I try to go through them... Good. Through them without dashing or while dashing, sometime it doesn't... They do not trigger the same way. It should act as a cautionary tale on like what not to do when you're planning to do a Metroidvania. Nope. He's fun. But yeah, for all the games that are very similar to this one that we've played recently, that is probably the one that feels the most clunky. That's going to be my gentle way to define that. We've played the Ender Lilies, Hollow Knights, even that new thing, Constance. The demo, like, felt better. What else? We've played Nine Souls. I know there's a few other ones. Ori and the Blind Forest, but Ori and the Blind Forest just feels like so slick. I don't say the game is bad because it feels like a small team made it. I feel like it's just not hitting the mark just as well as a lot of the challengers, you know? Like, if someone had to ask me what is a good roguelike, or a good, sorry, Souls-like Metroidvania in 2Ds, this one would probably not come up in my top 10. It is playable, but it's too lackluster to really have a good spot, you know? Okay, let's go for a small attack, sir, please. Yes! Did we do a perfect block, or didn't we? We didn't. So we didn't get the loot. I guess that didn't count. Oop, 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 oop. I didn't want to do that, but okay, sir. Is that... That's not a long-range dude, is it? That's it. He had some long-range option. Gotcha. Didn't know if I was done hunting him. A shard. Pump pump. Whoop. Little loot. Another little loot. Where is that going? Minibus. Hello. Okay. Is he a bad guy? I'm not sure what he's doing. He is a bad guy. We're gonna have to accidentally kill him. I think he thinks he's a frog. We'll have to talk with him. You are not a frog. You're way too ugly to be a frog. Can you do a little slap, sir? Are you calm? Nope. He's not. Let's go. I wanted to have a perfect block. I'll kill him. I don't think it works here. That's just a nerf Ruth? Oh, that's just a nerf pass. We're not interested by that, so back. Cute. It's a game you could do once because it's new, but probably never. This is definitely for me going into that thing of like, I'll play it because it's a Metroidvania and a Soul-like. So there's stuff that I like into it. But it's not going to be good enough to value replay. While like Hollow Knight, yeah, Hollow Knight, I've already played that game like, what, 7 times? And I'd play it again at some point. Just because it's such a good game. Yeah, that's about it. It's just too weak in its genre. It's playable. There's some fun to it. But there's also like since it's designed in a certain way, that does not fit the style of game that These are definitely 2 genres that I enjoy as well. That's not the reason. So, we're done with that part. Where do I go next? I guess we have to go back to the world pillar. So, nerf pass it was. The game was trying to like make me go the right way. And I did not listen to the game. Pump pump. Though they put like a champion in the front of it. Jump jump. Nerf pass. World pillar. The 80s like game. I took it. I did not have the time to play it yet. What is the name of the game, though, by the way? Because I've seen that it looked like a little 80s like. Is it Windblown? It's not Windblown. We've played Windblown. But I know that I took my Humble Bundle. Axon. If it's a roguelike, I'll probably had it to do some stuff that we're going to do on Wednesday. Axon. Okay. I'll check. Defeated the beast as expected, blah, blah, blah. Weight in stone, well done. You have fulfilled your hand of the bargain. Hucklan. Did you enjoy it? I mean... He's not asking. Like, there was no question to answer here. Next goal is deep in child's bed. And now that we have the little Dutch thing, we have access to a lot of stuff. Like, the hair dash is changing a lot of our pathing for a lot of part in the game. I want to speak with you because my stick can be bigger. Upgrade. My stick. My stick is maxed now. We cannot ever upgrade it. How strong is it? Big important question, as you can hear. 158. I feel like it's probably the most trained base weapon we can have. No other how you want to see it. Now, to what point does it change our appreciation of the game? We will see. And we have access to 3 world right now. Okay. The playtest and this. Okay, so wait. On Humble Bundle, they gave a playtest. Do I have access to the rest of the game when it's going to release? Or is it just like a very short playtest? I missed it. I see what I have to do, though. It's just a little tight here. That's good. Bullshit. That is not good. So full of shit. I hate that. One more. You feel it's just a playtest. Okay, so we're just like... No. Wait. They usually give you 8 games a month. Are you telling me that they're not going to give the 8 that time? And if that's the case, that sounds like we got stolen. Because the deal of Humble Bundle usually is 8 games. But if you're telling me that like we have access to a bit of this and it's going to shut down soon, we're going to give it a try like sooner. Can I, thank you. Jaw plate leg. Not sure I'm going to be a fan of it, but we'll see. There's going to be a thing at some point that like prevents poison damage like that. Accent is the 9th game. Okay, that's fair then. If they put 9 game and they just give you a playtest for now, that would sound fair. So then it's just like publicity for them. Okay. We'll play it this week so that we're not getting like we're not getting it stolen by the just the time passing, you know. Where am I now? We're still in Feaster's Lair. Okay, this is a way back. Or way back from where? I'll go back to the work pillar. There. I'll also go check if I downloaded it. Give me a sec. Not downloaded, but yeah, downloaded, but also like just put in my library. Bump. You say Axon. It's not. Wait a second. Humble? Here? Choice? You're right. Okay. 8/2/29. Okay, we're gonna play it this week. I did not even notice that there was a 9. And I'm not sure it was there last Tuesday. It might have been added a little later. Bump, bump, bump. 2.23 gigs. And let me see the store page, what they show. Okay. This looks playable. We'll download it afterward. And it was. Okay, maybe I just missed it. I don't know how I would have missed it, but maybe I just missed it. Here. So our next goal, if that is the spine, is making us go like straight into the buttock of the game. There's also like 2 exit that we missed when we dropped with them. So before I go down that little stupid hole, nah, I'm gonna go again. I know it. Fudge me. school was like, yeah, this is good game design. Says the guy that appreciate the pat of pain, okay? Like, don't listen to me when I complain. Person of 5, okay, yeah. Good thing about Banishers, we took it. Time at Senrock, my wife already had it. So I kept it for someone that might want to have it at the end of the month. Oh, freaking crap. Yeah, let's, woo! We had it box issues. Let's go. Oh, yeah. I download that one. Did we? Did we? Wait. Yeah, did we have... What is Let's School? Show me that. It's the thing where you do... Yeah, it's the thing where you do manage a school. I did take it. Okay. I wanted to do a stream of that. It looks stupid. Okay? And it really felt like a game that a teacher should play during vacation just to show that we're freaking dumb. Also, I want to say something. I've got the diploma to become a principal, so I should be able to manage that, right? It's I'm pretty sure all of it is really based into reality and to the dot reliable. Also, you know, in the last few weeks I've been talking about making the proxy to maybe do a Magic the Gathering activity for the student. Well, even before I decided to even before, sorry, my principal accepted it, I already printed, and like we already got the proxies for 20 decks. So worst case scenario, okay? They refuse my offer to do that activity as extracurricular activity for the students. And if that's the case, I'm fine with that. I end up with 20 pre-con commander to play with friends on dead time whenever I feel like it. It's okay. Not the best, still okay. And if they do accept it, well, it's fine. I will try to get my reimbursement for this. If they do refuse to reimburse me for this, that will just be like in dépense de compagnie, and that's going to be freaking fine. Like, officially, my company is also providing some extracurricular activity during school. So this still fit into what my company is supposed to do. So yeah, but I'm pretty sure like adding that to the activity that we offer to the student for les jeux de société will bring my freaking geek again, like to just enjoy it again. How to make geek happy? Make them play MTG without having to like spend a crazy amount of money. You're gonna have happy geeks. Wait. There. Oh. Not cool. Oh, so not cool. Okay, here. Are we looking to be a principal? The truth is, okay, like when I started being a teacher, my long-term goal was to become a principal. Not like, and when I say long-term, when I started being a teacher, I became a teacher because 5 years in, I wanted to become a principal. That was as straightforward as that. And as I've been a teacher, I really enjoyed the job of teaching, you know? So I didn't want to become a principal anymore, but I was already like 3/4 of the class done when I changed my mind. Oh, I'm dead. Yeah. Welcome back. You allow me to do that activity. But yeah. Where was I? I also pay tax. So like as a taxpayer, can I allow myself? But what was I saying? But like, even if I have to do it as one of my company spending, I'm fine with that. Basically, it just means that I did less money with the company during the year and I pay less tax on that. So it's not a bad place to be either, you know? As long as the company is a little bit, even if it's like $100 in the green at the end of the year, I'm fine with that. I'm not doing that to make a profit. Well, it would be fun. It would be great if it does, but it's really not a profit thing. It's more about like just paying for some things that I do appreciate as hobby and being able to share the passion with other people. So if I just end up being like not profitable, but at least not losing, that's winning, you know? Because anyway, I will spend money on these things. I will buy my D&D books if it's for an activity or not. So better make it like something that can actually be used to share that passion with some students. Yeah, that they become other D&D geeks later, or at least TTRPG geeks as well, and they do enjoy that in their life, you know. Or MTG. I love MTG, but the only thing that kind of pisses me off with MTG, and I think it's going to be the case with most people that do play the game lately, MTG is too pricey. It is. They are taking out way too many sets in a year lately, so it's impossible to follow up with them as well. Gotcha. So it's impossible to follow up with them at that point, and yeah, like I just want the kid to be able to enjoy that without being poor. That's about it. Here, that was a lucky strike, I guess. Can I break these with you? I'll take that as a no. Please, sir. Let's do it on the left. No. I really feel like we did that area in the past, but the fact that the game seems to disagree confuses me. Oh. I need to deactivate him to be able to do my thing. Pop. No! No! Ah! Oh, fair. That's better, actually. Potion up. Pump. Big swing. Because I need to reach. That's about it. Let's go, mosquito. Bam. That's a dead mosquito. Did I come here? No. The thing is not showing me that area is like open, so as I go through it, it opens up. I guess I didn't come here. Bam. 4. I'm back here. These electric things are not open, making me think I killed something that like triggered their power to be awakened. We kill the electricity into them, that's what I mean. Go. Oh shit, this is so crappy. Okay, okay, okay. A little too tight for comfort, but still working. Nope. And there's something shooting in my bum at the moment. We need to find a way. Bump. Oh! I thought there was a hole in that wall. I was wrong. I know where the guy is. We'll just like yeet. Ah. Pretty sure that's still the way. Yep, let's go. And he's gonna be right there. Limb. Up. That wall is not breakable. That was weird. That looks actually useless as well. Okay. Where do we go now? Where could it be now? Up. Damn. Dodge. Nope. These three are now out. I don't think we gain anything by putting those three out. There's a little hole we haven't checked on the right, though. Oh, no. I kind of want to break my Usk at that point. Just because it's going to be an easier way to... the other side of that place. There's two spots we haven't checked. Also, I'm not going the right way at all. And that new dash ability definitely unlocked the access to a lot of things now. Bump. 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 Yup. Fudge, you're kidding. This area, the way that they designed those like tricky thing is torture. And I know it's by design. Get back there. There is a range limit where even if you do not hit a floor, the game just decides that this is like maximum velocity and the air kills you. We did the left. Let's go to the right. And when I say we did, I mean a part of it, not all of it. I can do... Oh, I can do the right now. Okay. That was some pretty high velocity there. Can't do shit here. Fine. That was some floor. The garden. Is that my goal? I don't know, but that seems to be like at least going in the right way. I need one more ability to be able to go here. Yeah, we keep the momentum when we dash in the air. Though? No. If I do this, I think we cut it a bit. No, unless we have a thing to aim to. Neat. We're not supposed to be in the garden yet. I can go through that. I would have loved to know that like a freaking while ago. Let's go see if I have access to something else up there. No. But I can come back. So that area is probably going to be the next goal. After we're done with whatever is to be done in the southern part of this place. Now, one. Yeah, that momentum is crazy, man. One, two. One, two. One, two, three. I cannot just time that out. You know exactly what I was trying to do? I cannot just time that out. Just like get good at doing 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, and that is not gonna work. At least we're respawning into World Pillar now. Bump. Momentum. I don't like that. It's just ugly, man. They just gave you 6 ad back to back. Sticking of your. Oh, this is vile. I know they give 6 ad. Basically, like when I click on that button, what it does the 3 minute of ad like straight up, so that you guys don't have an ad for an hour. And I try to do that like when nothing that important is happening, you know? Like not in a boss fight or something like that when it's possible. But the fact that it happens straight after your sub is done sounds like some good old bizarre shit, you know? Thank you for deciding to resubbing to us. And you didn't even know even Bonanza had a Quebec publicity? Did you see an ad for Bonanza? Like Donkey Kong Bonanza that was like oriented toward Québécois? Explain to me how that was like Quebec based. Did they talk about banana poutine or some shit like that? I will not do this. I will not do this. L'accent. Genre, t'aimes ça jouer avec des bananes? T'aimes les singes? Viens jouer avec le roi des singes pis sa banane? Something like that, you know? Like, vraiment québécois, là? Exactement. Tell me it was not some shit like that, man. Yeah? Like, did they do... Because it doesn't sound like Nintendo, but did they do, like, very obvious innuendo about, you know, bananas and monkeys? Hopefully not. So, to some point, since there are a company that try to do money, to make money, this could definitely happen. Childbed. This basically gives you a big feeling about what that area is supposed to feel like, you know? You're at the end of that long column. Here? Wait, okay. So, I need to get a power that lets me, like, dash the purple shit. That's the way to go would be. I think we were pretty much going the right way. I kind of want to go back to that area. So, LT, warp, childbed. There we go. Effort since Mario Galaxy to have a QC translation. Honestly, that's a good thing. I mean, it's very different from the Global Neutral French. I think it's a good thing because, like, there's definitely a specific clientele here that will probably not get that satisfied by classic French, you know? The same way that our French will not satisfy a native French speaker. It hurts most French speaker when they hear our French. Unless you're XQC. Like, if that's the case, anybody wants you to go for, like, your pretty normal French instead, just so that somebody can understand. Here. I don't get why I cannot jump from that thing. Yo. Is it just because I have to pull it on the right afterward and just use this as my, like... Yeah, most probably. It doesn't work. I'll check. He doesn't speak any language, actually. Chat. Dude. This is partly true. He might be speaking chat, you know? And that's about it. Here. But it really takes like some training to be able to get what he's saying. Might it be in French or in English? It's magic. Think about it. He basically forced a whole community to learn a new language. This guy is a genius. Think about it. You would love to be able to convince people to get better, don't you? This guy does it on a daily basis. Here. Yeah, you come here and I smash you. That's fine. Got... Nope. Can you please stop walking? It's so dumb. There you go. It's a one-shot if you get to land it. He dropped an item, but I can't pick it. He's not the king of Twitch anymore, but he's second. I think the best one is still Amourant. Is that what you're saying? Here. I wonder if you were going that way. This looks so breakable. Yeah. I think you're right. Didn't the guy like get to have Bill Nye recently on Twitch stream? I'm not sure if you guys understand, but he lived the dream of a lot of little kid that day. Here? Okay. Nope. Bonks. Okay, how do I get there? Watch. Not like that. There you go. Making money by trash talking and living like a teenager. Isn't it like most Twitch people's dream? Think about it. It's sad to say that it kind of is when you think about that. Here. That doesn't work. Oh. Can't reach it. Oh. That's good. So my problem was that I was trying too hard. Ooh, I have that power. I also got crushed. That's great. Okay. We have another problem. And it's that I do not know how to deal with these floors. Okay. Fun. And there. I decided to do the exact same thing, but I became a teacher instead. It does that. Yeah, no, that girl basically, okay. For those that do not understand, and that think that like Emerald is like one of those empty brain kind of person, that lady is richer than anybody that tries to like act like they understand what she's doing. She's ridiculously rich. Every time she was having too much money, she was spending it on some acquisition. We're talking like gas station. They bought the gas station. She bought herself like $1 million of Visa for her birthday just because she could. You know, she's buying companies while you guys are thinking that she's just a ditzy dumbass, you know? She's outplaying a bunch of simp. She's been doing that for years, and they think that they have any powers on her because they send money. It's ridiculous. Like, lame at best to think that some people think that this girl is dumb. She outplayed sim culture. She used it very strategically. Is she the one that made all those decisions? Maybe not. In the end, she's still the one that like is monetizing that situation still, you know. Here. Oh, I see. I see the objective here. Maybe I should have ran from like earlier. Did we pass? We can still pass. Let's go. This thing does not come back for some. That's good. Here. That was just to teach you how those new little things goes. Comme la fille de Lucam. Exactly like la fille de Lucam. Like, I honestly despise that human. But people do not understand how being an absolute... No, I do. I will disagree on a thing, Blake, okay? Pas comme la fille de Lucam. Okay, so even though there are similarity, la fille de Lucam, what she does is definitely way trashier than what Amouron did. Where, yes, she was selling like, we got it. Let's go. She was selling her body. Let's not lie. In a way to get money. One of them did that while being a plague to society. The other one did that for absolutely like no loss of her home. Oh, yeah. I get you for this. Like, but there's still a big difference in how they acquired these resources, you know? Where one of the two was really a plague for any Montrealer. Like, you watch what she's doing, and she's basically complaining about everything and anything just so that she can get a little bit of attention. Where the other one just, like, used the system. That has been there forever. Like, I don't like this guy because he revenged when we hit him. I just remember that. I'm gonna get killed. Nope, maybe not. Let him slap and revenge. We got him. He killed me a few times. I don't like him. Okay, block that I can pull for later. Well, you were curious about that. What amount went? And she's not so far, to be honest. What do you mean? Worth? Went? Or where did she go, you mean? I'm confused. Here? Is that another... Oh, that's just back to spine. Okay, that's not cool. We didn't find much. That's basically what this means. I feel like I need to go lower at that point. Okay. Where she went? Similaire. Oh. I'm confused by what you're trying to tell me. Où est-ce qu'elle est allée? So what she did with her time? Or like where she moved? Here. We'll go back and warp. So honestly, that's still the closest one we got. Yeah, mostly. I could go on the bottom left here, check what we can get. Can I even get there now? I think with the dash, we might have access to some stuff we didn't. I can't say. What I can say, though, is that... And that's the part where I think I'm going to draw a big line for how different their activities felt. On one side, I don't feel like A did it in a place where it was not what was expected. You know what I mean? Where La Fille de Lucam, if I remember correctly, she started like with a controversy about her diploma not being used for anything, and like basing our whole like public presence on being a freaking plague to our own school board, you know? If I remember correctly. I may be wrong on that. Correct me if I am. Pump. Okay, this looks possible. Okay, yeah. It was. Big chunk. Yeah, like, what the first one did was definitely what was expected on Twitch to some point. As disgusting as it seems, or like as representative of a problem for society, you know? Okay, we can't do that, but can we pull it? Yes. Pump. Let's go. I kind of like these little puzzles here. They don't feel bad. Pump. Pump. I'm going to just open that path for later, just in case. And go lefter, I guess. Pump. Can I get down? Yes, I can. Give me this. The other guy kind of ran away from its bomb friend. I'll pick whatever this is. Boom. Overkill this guy. Earn a volatile eye. Another one. And that was it. Nothing more in that corner. Unless... No, we can't go left or here. We don't have access to it. I'll go here. See what's up. And you were talking like... Plus de OnlyFans et de ce qu'il leur a rapporté, que ces filles-là sont pas mal plus intelligentes que celles... Yeah, that's the... Well, those two, I totally agree. I don't think it's the case for every girl that ends up doing this. But those two, like, playing a... On va se le dire de même, là. Play the world of prostitution the way they did it, so that it ends up like being at their advantage. Not even just a little, pretty obviously and pretty significantly. Good for her. I have absolutely nothing bad to say against what they did. I think you should hate the game. Sorry. Yeah, hate the game, not the player. And yes, our society is absolutely shit. And this is just like one of the symptoms of it. But if this is the game that they get offered and they play it well, what can I say? Like, good job on the simp that let them play with an advantage? Not more. Not much more, you know? Here? And after that, you know that, like, these are going to be the same jerk that's going to be complaining about that at some point. But, like, they feel like it's unfair and blah, blah, blah. I can't go there. At least not like that. Up. We're fine. I would like to pop one of my potion and see where I can go. Lower. And welcome back, Faris. Faris, you missed a lot of very important stuff tonight. We talked about XQC. We talked about Amourante. We talked about La Fille de Lucam. You know? This is what you missed. How are you doing, by the way? I know you're working at the moment because it's Monday, but I'm happy to see you here still. Oh, no, wait. Your work is done. Welcome back to the world of the free for a few minutes. You were working. Yes, it's Monday. So how do you fall down there without dying? You don't. We're going to try to push our luck and see like how far we can make it. Oh. I feel like this one's possible, guys. Okay, let's yeah. Now, how do I come back? Excellent question. I don't think I do. I don't think I do. I think we're screwed. We will have to die. All that for nothing. Like, the item that we just picked does not bring us any closer to our objective. What a waste. Bum ba bum ba bum ba bum ba bum ba bum ba bum. Read your sub message. Yes, 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 I will. Thanks a ton for resubbing, by the way, wonderful. You can spend your Prime wherever you want, and you decide to spend it here. You did it for 41 months now, and we have. Love you even more, though. I'm not that present on the stream anymore. Hope you understand. I know you do. I'm definitely understanding. Like, I know you know that you don't have to be here for me appreciating you. And life is like this. You're going to get more and more buzzy as it's going to go. Don't expect it to get more chill or like less pressurizing. It's not going to be the case. So welcome to everything your life's going to be for a long time. I know it sounds sad. I'm telling you, it's a good thing, okay? Like, it comes with some responsibility, but it comes with some new sense of freedom that you can get before that, you know? Here you go. Also, are you eager to restart the university, or are you already, like, ready to leave that thing forever and never go back to it? We got 4 rocks that we could spend on some upgrades here. I kind of want the counter one. I don't know which one I want. I'll take that because we don't have enough force, and like getting it faster would be great. You don't want to restart university. The end of semester traumatized you. Score-wise, like, did your grade were your grade good, or is it like the part that actually traumatized you? It didn't go as well as you thought it would. Here? On my side, I can't wait to restart, but it's because I have some like good project for everything that is extracurricularly related, you know. I do have all the plans that I have for my classes, but this is like a program that I've built and that I know that I'm going to teach. Whereas what I like is probably the part where we're not teaching. As ridiculous as it may sound, I love to teach. No, I like to teach. I love everything that I do, like around teaching as well, more than I love teaching. Restart and continue. Your grades are fine. You just aided yourself. Or I'm confused. Okay. Now. We checked bottom here. We couldn't do much. Touch most of the trash. Let's go. Where am I going? I'm going here. That thing we activated, I don't remember when or how. That's good because it's activated. Fudge. It's good. We were there. Close to. I didn't want to fight the purple one, so let's just leave. Leave. Heal. It's not following me. Continuez. Your grades are fine. You just aided yourself for studying. While studying. I get you. I want to restart university. The end of semester. Okay. I get you. I get where the restart or continue was. Now. That's not what I want. I have a big vibe. The guy that gives me like the purple power, the possibility to dash through the purple things is down there. And I don't want it to be down there. I can't go there for sure. I probably shouldn't go there either. How do I go up there? I don't. Nope, the purple thing are not just a dash reset. But once again, the biggest flaw of this game, you have no idea what is your next step. Ever. Ever, I'm telling you. Here? Now that I can dash, maybe? Let's go back to the world pillar. LT. Studying for that thing brought you some kind of inner malaise you've never experienced before. For what thing? Comme mon parent, je dirais va étudier le jeune. For philosophy, for the end of this, I'm confused. Like 4 exams, like in the same week for sure, because every freaking class ends up in the same week. What I'm going to wish you if that is the case, and I know it might sound contradictory, but it's going to be some classes that finishes up with a big homework that you can like do ahead of time. Here's the thing with university, and that's a thing that I used to like, but a lot of people used to hate. A lot of class, more than half of the grades are happening before the final exam. And I was a big fan of those homework that you could do like overtime during the session, even though a lot of people were crying about them. Here? You don't do homework now? Yeah, I hate the fact that ChatGPT made that happen. I have no doubt it's a new problem. Where, since people are using ChatGPT, the answer of the teacher was just to be like, yeah, it's going to be all exam, it's all going to be in presential, and fudge you, that's why, you know? Yeah? I'm pretty sure there would still be some of it if you were in like, you know, on your way to become a teacher. But I also, they're good people. Go to the back and wait. Servant will come for you soon with your fragment. Nice. That's new. That place was closed until now. Servant's path. Okay. Yeah, that is closed. I love the sound of that thing. It looks like I'm just bumping my head on the ladder the whole time. It's great. What is a ladder good for if it's not to bump your head? You can tell me like to change levels and stuff like that. No, it's good to bump your head on it. They look like bad guys, but they're not. Yeah, this place is a mess. That's gonna be fun. Whoop. Thank you. That was fun. Yeah, Bloodborne with their bigger helmet. Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. Bomb thrower. You can die. I'd rather. Yep. That weird delay, man. You jump scare me, by the way. That's fair. Doom. Oh no. So far. I think it's going to be a good time to try to save for tonight. And we'll probably play that again tomorrow. I'll try to like check a video to know what is the next step, because I really dislike being lost in Metroidvania. And at the moment, we definitely do not know where we're going to go. Also, if you did get the game on Humble Bundle on your side as well, Blake, and you want to play Axon on Wednesday, let me know. We'll be able to play together. And well, you think you're going to rewatch the last 3 seasons of AOT, Attack on Titan? Why? How? How did you not understand crap? Okay, dude. Dude. A group of 3 kids. One having received the thing that turns people into Titan, but being able to kind of manage the fact of controlling that Titan form once it's morphed. Are fighting Titan by cutting the back of their throat. There's a blonde lady that is like having the same thing as this Eren dude that is pretty obviously that Titan. They fudge her up. They understand that like human can turn into Titans, and like the stronger Titan are usually human that are still controlling the Titans while they are doing their shit. That's about it. Like that's your 2 first season. You don't have to watch the 2 first season. I just saved you that. Watch the 3rd. You didn't understand that part? I'm getting confused. Like most anime, someone tells you the anime went away from the manga. I do not know. I haven't read the manga. So that could be true, that could be false. I can't say. I've watched the 2 first season, and I really felt like the whole shit was a little too obvious. You kind of knew where that was going. And at some point, like going at the end of the 2nd season, the big vibe I had was that every important military guy would become a Titan. Like, they are working toward making sure that humanity will not survive. And that's about it. Ciao, YouTube, by the way. I just spoiled you that, but that's okay.